сегодня в столь сложное время для вас.
Ваше Величество, спасибо большое.
Your Majesty, thank you very much.
Спасибо вам за слова
Thank you
соболезнования,
for your condolences,
в том числе в связи с
including
крушением
in
нашего
relation
военного самолета сегодня.
to the downing of the military jet today.
Это событие выходит за рамки обычной борьбы с
This
терроризмом.
is not. This goes beyond the framework of the regular fight
Конечно,
against
наши
terrorism.
военные ведут героическую борьбу
Certainly,
с террором,
our
не жалея себя, не жалея
military men are fighting terrorism, sacrificing their own lives.
They are sacrificing themselves and their families.
Но сегодняшняя потеря
But
связана
today's loss
с
is
ударом, который
related
нам нанесли в спину
with the
пособники
stab in our back
Event
by the associates of terrorism.
that has been given to us in our back by the accomplices of terrorists.
По-другому я не могу квалифицировать
I
то, что
cannot find another wording to what happened today.
наш самолет был сбит над
Our
территорией Сирии.
plane was shot down over the Syrian territory.
Ракеты воздух-воздух.
The air-to-air missile came from F-16 Turkish warplane.
Упал на территорию
It
Сирии
fell on the territory of
в
Syria,
4 километрах
4
от
kilometers
границы с Турцией.
away from the Turkish border.
Находился в воздухе, когда на него была совершена атака на высоте 6000 метров.
It was at an altitude of 6,000 meters, 1 kilometer away from the Turkish border when it was hit.
В любом случае,
In any
наши летчики и
case,
наш самолет
our
никак
pilots
не угрожали
and our plane
Советской Республике.
never threatened the Republic of Turkey in any way.
Это очевидная вещь.
This was an obvious fact.
Они проводили операции
They
по борьбе
conducted an operation to fight ISIS.
в Северной Латакии, это горная часть,
It was in northern Latakia, that's a mountainous
где
part,
сосредоточены боевики, в основном выходцы из Российской Федерации.
and that's where militants from Russia are located.
И в этом смысле они выполняли свою прямую
And in that case, Russian pilots
ударов по террористам, которые в любую
took preventive strikes against terrorists that could have come back to Russia at any moment.
And carrying out their direct duty of making preventive attacks on those who might threaten Russia.
И это, конечно, люди,
And these were
напрямую
the
необходимо
people
относить к международным террористам.
who are should be considered as international
Мы
terrorists.
давно фиксировали тот факт, что на территории Турции
We have long
большое
identified
количество нефти,
that there are a lot of oil and petro products going to Turkey from the captured territories.
Oil and oil products being transferred, which were seized from the territory of Syria.
Отсюда и большая денежная подпитка бандформирования.
And certainly these military groups get their financing from.
Еще и удары нам в спину, удары
And now they stab us in the back, they hit our planes that are fighting terrorism.
Our jets for fighting against international terrorism.
И это при том, что мы с американскими партнерами
And
подписали соглашение
together with the US partners, we signed an agreement to prevent
в ряду тех, кто
incidents in the area. And
объявил
Turkey
о том, что они якобы воюют с террористами.
also announced that they allegedly are fighting terrorism as part of the US-led coalition.
Agreement on deconflicting and preventing air clashes with the United States. And as we know, Turkey was among the ones who announced that it joined the US-led coalition in their fight against terrorism.
Если у них, у ИГИЛ,
If
такие деньги,
ISIS have these amounts of money, and it could be even billions of dollars
торговли,
due to the sales of oil,
Resources which stood at the level of tens of hundreds of millions and even billions of dollars coming from illicit oil proceeds.
плюс к этому они имеют защиту.
and plus they have protection from the armed forces of a
In addition to
big
that,
state.
they're protected by the armed forces of their own states.
Тогда понятно, почему
Then now it's clear why they are so impertinent,
почему они умерщвляют людей,
why they kill people
изуверских
and the most barbarous,
Why
heinous
are
ways.
people using so many atrocities?
Почему они совершают террористические акты по
Why
всему
they
миру,
conduct
в том числе
terrorist
в сердце
acts
Why they
across
commit
many
terrorist
countries,
acts
including in the
now
heart of Europe.
in the heart of Europe?
Мы, конечно, внимательно проанализируем
Certainly, we will analyze what happened very seriously.
Very detailed.
и сегодняшнее трагическое
And
событие
today's
имеет
tragic
серьезные
event will
последствия.
have serious consequences for Russian-Turkish
And
relations.
have significant consequences, including for relations between Russia and Turkey.
Мы всегда относились к Турции
We have
как
always
просто
treated
близкому
Turkey
соседу.
not just a close neighbor, but to a friendly state.
As our close neighbor, but as our friendly state.
Не знаю, кому было
I
нужно
don't know in whose
то, что
interests
сделано сегодня,
today's incident is,
Will happen today.
во всяком случае не нам.
but it's not in our interest.
И вместо того, чтобы немедленно наладить
And instead of immediately establishing the necessary contact with us,
насколько нам известно,
as far as I'm aware of, the Turkish side contacted its NATO allies.
As far as we know, the Turkish side immediately turned to their partners from NATO
для обсуждения,
to discuss this
to
incident,
discuss this incident.
как будто это мы сбили
as
турецкий
if
самолет, а не они.
we downed a Turkish jet.
Us to down the Turkish jet and not vice versa.
Они что, хотят поставить НАТО на службу ИГИЛ?
Do they want NATO to serve the interests of ISIS?
Я понимаю, что у каждого
I do understand that every state
свои региональные,
have their own regional interests,
Every state has its own regional interests.
и мы всегда относимся
and
с уважением.
we have always respected those
Но
interests,
мы никогда не потерпим,
but
чтобы
we
совершались такие,
will never allow
Never
как
tolerate
сегодня.
to have crimes like this to happen,
please.
И, конечно,
like the one that
рассчитываем на
happened
то, что
today.
международное сообщество
And certainly we hope that the international community
найдет в себе силы для того, чтобы сплотиться в борьбе с общим
will unite
And really,
against a common evil.
Will make it to get united in the fight against common evil.
В этой связи, конечно,
In this regard, we
активное участие
rely
всех стран региона
on
в этой
the
борьбе.
participation of all the countries in the region in this fight.
In all countries of the region.
И очень рада вашему
And
визиту сегодня.
we're very happy to see
And
you
very
today.
glad to have you here today, Your Majesty.
Продолжим работу с
We
вашими
will continue
специалистами, с
our
специальными
work
союзами,
with your specialists, with security services and the defense ministry, as well as with agencies from the neighboring states. Thank you.